What's going on today, guys? For today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the upcoming update for New World called the Heart of Madness of March. They put out patch notes and kind of an update article on exactly what's going on. I'm going to walk you through it, give you my thoughts on it. Let's hop right into it. So if we hop over to the New World page, you click on news and you kind of click on the Heart of Madness of March PTR announcement. They kind of greet you first off. But the first thing they have in the article is the PTR, the public test realm. It's limited available server that will give players an early look at upcoming features, previewing the build, snapshots, major releases. They're going to be taking a look at what all the bugs are coming up, what people are reporting from the PTR server to make sure that they clear all the bugs up before this patch actually goes live. So that's a really, really good thing. Now, the PTR, I went into New World itself to kind of look through the servers. I couldn't find it. Long behold, I actually went back to Steam, and it's actually in my Steam left side of my library that says Public Test Realm. That you can actually click on. You have to download it. You have to have like 42 gigabytes free on your hard drive in order to install. I'm thinking they're giving you a level 60 character that's pretty well built to kind of test out the world. I'm not sure. I will confirm later once I've downloaded it and kind of checked it out, which I'm probably going to do that today to kind of see if I can get in a server, because I would love to kind of test the new endgame content. Me being a little bit newer to New World, I started playing at the end of December, early January, I want to say, because when it first came out, I wasn't going to play it because I feel like I'd get so addicted to it because I love games like this, and it's kind of exactly what I'm looking for. Even though it does have its problems, I've actually really enjoyed the game so far. And me, I'm just getting to Genesis and Lazarus and getting introduced to mutated orbs. So really, this is kind of like perfect timing for me personally, because a new dungeon comes out right away, and I'll actually have something to work towards and actually participate in that's end game new content. So I'm really looking forward to that. With the last update that New World just put out, they fixed a lot of bugs and they fixed a lot of little small things that were aggravating players, which is a step in the right direction for the game to start to build back user base to compete with Lost Ark and Elden Ring, which have been just blowing up like crazy due to the gameplay, which I'm going to check out and probably do some content on those games as well. But not only that, let's kind of move forward on this. You'll have limited time in the server. It opens today at 10 p.m. PST, which today is March 3rd as I'm recording this. At 10 a.m. PST, so you guys can definitely check it out. It's only going to be in a US East Regional Data Center, so there's only, some other Europe players or Asia players might not have great access or great connection to the server, so I don't know what that looks like yet. I'll try to give you guys an update as it kind of comes on. They've also created a PTR subforum so that people can report on the bugs and exploits and everything, and offer suggestions to improve features of the piece of content, which I love that they're getting feedback from the clientele of the actual players, which is something that's really good. I'm hoping that with the new activities and missions that they have coming out, they're going to help fix some of this, which we'll talk about. So new endgame activities is going to be, the first thing on here is the Midgard expedition, the Tempest Heart. So another dungeon we're getting, which is going to be a level 60 plus endgame gear or endgame content. Your gear score has got to be between 550 and 570. I'm wondering, it says for the March PTR, players will be given strong loadouts to play frequently. So it looks like you get to go test this out in the PTR. So I'm definitely interested in seeing if I can join up and get through the dungeon early and kind of see exactly what it portrays. If not, I'll definitely be watching and reacting to some videos about it, because I'm kind of excited about this area. I'm really excited. Now, with the new expedition, it looks like they're going to be adding some main storyline final quests and more. It looks like they're going to have the storyline pickup as you pursue Isabel back to the Shattered Mountain. The final quest, the Heart of Tempest, is given to you by Meredith. They are located at Mountain Home Outpost in Shattered Mountain. Additional repeatable quests will be taken from Mara Rose at the cathedral just south of the expedition entrance. So it looks like that they're adding to the storyline. Now, I'm hoping that they've listened to the community and have fixed some of the problems with this quest line. Now, if you played the first 3 dungeons in the storyline, there was relatively short amount of quests in between each dungeon. I felt like there was a lot of running, which we all know that, it's just a running simulator to play. New World, you spend 2 minutes getting the quest, you spend 12 minutes running there and 30 seconds to complete, and the other and 12 minutes back, which is a major waste of time for very little reward. So they hopefully they're going to look at that and fix that and start to do something different with this quest line, which would be a big confidence boost for myself to keep playing this game long term as I get past end game content, and I've totally specced out everything I want to do. Not only this, but it looks like they're also adding a new weapon called the Blunderbuss, which looks like a high range old school musket type cannon, I'll say, from some of the pictures that we've seen. I want to say there was one. I think there's another one on the reveal. Was actually really nice. So it looks like it's going to scale with strength and intelligence, which is going to kind of give you a nice mage build to have like a long range weapon. I don't know what the fire rate is or anything like that yet, so we're really excited to kind of see this. But not all that, but it's giving explosive AoE damage. So you're going to have a gun that you can shoot long range that will pair well together with anything that scales with intelligence, so deep mage, DPS, and you want to have a rifle that pumps out AoE damage, and you can keep it from a range so you're not getting too caught up with the DPS and the tanks in the midst of the battle, which seems pretty nice. I'm kind of excited for this. I haven't used a musket too much, but I'm definitely going to check out the Blunderbuss and kind of give my point of view, and I might even put this on a build for myself to see what I can do with it. Not only that, but they're adding in new legendary weapon quests. Along the release of the Blunderbuss weapon itself, we're also releasing a new legendary weapon quest series. Upon reaching level 60 and maximum skill level with the new firearm, granted, you're automatically in the PTR, so you get this already in the PTR. Players should seek out the Wu-Tang Zai in the Escabal Reach settlement to start this epic endeavor. Many more changes have been made across the entire New World experience. Check out the PTR release notes for a bigger picture and let us know what you think on the PTR subform. So the subform is going to be where all the information's at for this new up and coming update, and hopefully a lot of the bugs will be fixed as it goes on. I'm going to take a peek at the subform and see exactly what people are talking about and seeing if New World's heading in the right direction with this game to kind of bring back the long-term player base. Not only that, but it looks like PTR backstory loadouts. Upon character creations on PTR, players will be given multiple caches of special armors and weapons. Each cache will have a designated base upon a general build based upon the main attributes. To help manage the sudden onset of new items, do not open all provided caches at once or you'll risk becoming encumbered. Instead, equip all the provided bags and follow up on opening each cache deliberately. Any undesired caches can be dropped and deposited into personal settlement storage. So that's pretty nice. So they're actually giving you a couple different builds inside the PTR so you can kind of pick through exactly what you want. So that's actually really positive to me, and it's kind of nice that they're kind of letting us test it before they actually fully release it. But what this will give you, I think, in the long run, my perspective and in my opinion, is that when you release something like this early, it shouldn't transfer over to the new game. If you get anything from the PTR mode, I'm hoping it's not going to transfer into your own character in the game, because then it's kind of puts more work in for the people who didn't put or get into the PTR servers, and which can cause a big gripe upon the community. So it's got to be very careful with how they do this. I'm hoping that it would just release new content and it's just off through the ground running from exactly where you left off as your player and carries through, and you have to work your way up to grinding for the weapons that you may have tested out in the PTR mode or the quest lines in the PTR mode. So I'm really hoping that they do a very good job with this. Definitely enjoy the testing before the actual full release, just to make sure we have all the bugs worked out. So I'm looking forward to this update coming up. I'm actually super excited. I'm really bullish on New World right now. Just the fact that I'm really enjoying playing the game, even though the user base is declining. It's not a big deal to myself, but I'll keep playing it with my small company that we have, and we're going to try to enjoy the game overall. So we'll give you an update when this comes out, when it's launched. We'll give you a full review on exactly what we're going to do, and I'm going to put out more content based around New World. So be sure to make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good day, and we'll catch you in the next one.